Hello friends and family, my name is Daniel Burrell and welcome to Diary of a Manic. Today we're going to be talking a little about the election. I know I'm about, over a month late, but I'm not talking about the election or what happened at the election. I'm talking about the candidates, and I'm going to talk about sexual assault, which actually has something to do with the election, believe it or not. I think it's kind of weird that people had to choose the lesser of two evils in this election, which the lesser of two evils, that's not how democracy is supposed to work. I thought democracy was supposed to be like, we choose the best person for the job, and that's who's in power, not, I don't like either person, so I'm just gonna choose this person because I like them, or I don't like them a little less than this person. It's just kind of silly to me. Hillary Clinton has been accused of a lot of crimes, quite a few, and there's been a lot of stuff about her covering up for Bill with his sexual misconduct, let's call them, because I don't know the entire story. Also, Donald Trump has been accused of more sexual assaults than Bill Cosby. Insert your inappropriate pudding joke here, because pudding. I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. So, the politics is over, but I want to keep talking about sexual assault because it's just so glanced over. Why has this world come to the point where we're so blind to sexual assault? Why is there an issue with blaming the victim? Why is Chewie growling at the window? Chewie? Okay. Sorry. Approximately 1 in 5 women and 1 in 71 men will experience sexual assault in their lifetime. 1 in 5 women. 1 in 5 women. Think about that. You're more likely to meet a woman who has been the victim of sexual assault than you are to meet someone who's won something on the radio. That's ridiculous. Even 1 in 71 men, that's frickin' ridiculous. We don't hear about half of these. The numbers are probably a lot higher for men. Most men just don't talk about it because there's the stigma attached. If they're molested or sexually assaulted by a man, everybody's like, oh, I feel gay if I talk about that. It doesn't mean you're gay. It means you were sexually assaulted. If anyone judges you for being sexually assaulted, then that person does not deserve to be in your life, because that's a very traumatic thing to go through. In my research on sexual assault and other issues, I've been watching a lot of Netflix documentaries. The one that stood out the most for me was Audrey and Daisy. Now, if you haven't watched Audrey and Daisy, then watch it, because it is so crazy and it's so eye-opening how these girls are treated. One of them was sexually assaulted and she commits suicide, and another girl was sexually assaulted and then she was victim blamed for I don't know how many years after. And it's just so eye-opening to see that people blame the victim. It's insane, but it happens. In fact, I have a news story open about a judge who talked to a girl and said, why couldn't you just keep your legs closed? Yeah, because that's how easy it is to avoid rape, isn't it? That's perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Judge. That's perfect. So, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I was molested 15, 16, 17 years ago. I don't remember the date. I don't have it marked down in a calendar or anything anyway. Yeah, I was molested by 4 girls, actually, and I didn't talk about it because I kind of blamed myself. I was like, wow, I should have liked it. Why didn't I like it? And 15 years later, I talked about it with my psychologist, and we both cried. We both had a very emotional time. It was very hard for me to talk about because really I haven't talked to more than a handful of people about it, and that, like, one of them is Lindsay. Since then, I've blogged about it. I'm doing this video now. I'm really opening up about it because I want men to know that it's okay. Don't blame yourself. Like, it's not your fault. The last person's fault is yours. But it's bullshit that the way society is with blaming the victim, and it's bullshit the way that society is with teaching men that we have to be these superheroes all the time. Like, we're not allowed to show any emotion at all. We're not allowed to show any weakness. Like, how many boys were molested in the Catholic Church, and I'm sure a lot of them still haven't come out and talked about it because, like, they will feel weird about it. Like, I was touched by a man and that makes me feel gay, but, like, I was molested by 4 girls and, like, I feel awful about it. But, like, there's nothing we can do except talk about it, except open up about it, except to talk to others about it, to get help. And that's the point I'm trying to convey. So, that's about it. I also wanted to point out that I'm bleeping out my swears now because I've wanted to do this for a very long time. It's just kind of a pain in the ass for me to do it. So now I'm going to do a little bit of unnecessary censorship because I think it'll be really funny. Little Miss Muffet sat on her eating her curds and I didn't say anything dirty there, but it sounded hilarious, right? Oh, I am so clever. Okay. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Be sure to subscribe to my videos. Please like my videos. Please share my videos. Everything helps, and be sure to check out my Indiegogo campaign. You can donate $5, $25, or $100 to my campaign. Most of the money will go towards advertising, and a little bit of it will go towards equipment, because I want to start a podcast eventually, and I need a little bit of equipment for that. So, thanks for listening to my rant, and last but not least, have a great day, guys.